Now, if you know me, you would know that I love video games, and I hold them very near and dear to my cold, dead heart. So I decided to choose as my topic, map designers in video games. If you look at any level or piece of scenery, that was made by a map designer. Same as the mini-map, the map, and the basic terrain. Now time for some examples. The first example is a personal favorite of mine. Dark Souls 3. The level and map design is really unique. Instead of everything being linear, the game has you backtrack and open shortcuts to make going through an area again easier, and you really want this game to be easy, because if you made it past the tutorial boss, and you thought that was a challenge, you haven't met the Twin Princes, or as I like to call it, that one boss that has wall hacks on. But the game itself is fairly easy once you know how to parry and roll. The next game I'm going to talk about managed to coast its way to get several game awards on its soundtrack alone and its gunplay. And that is Doom, a game where story is completely thrown out the window and replaced with pure joy as you brutally murder demons. But something I was shocked by was that the map is three-dimensional. It's something that's a minor feature, but it's still cool nonetheless. And something else is that you can make your own maps for both multiplayer and single player, so the game is a lot of fun to play. And last and certainly least, the game that was made by a team of giraffes, it's No Man's Sky. A game that, without playing it, seems cool, right? Exploring space and discovering planets, plants, and animals. Except all of the plants, planets, and animals already have names. It would be like me breaking into a house and pointing at a dog and calling it Gary. That isn't a discovery, that's a home invasion, albeit an oddly motivated one. But on to the geography part. And that's the planets. Now, the game makes you think that every planet is unique. Well, guess what? They're not. All they do is take a 1x1 square kilometer of a planet and attach it to another 1x1 square kilometer area of the planet that is at least 75% similar. But sometimes the game will mess up and it will have a small hole in the middle of the planet where the textures don't collide at all. And if you go over it, you'll either fall through it or be eternally stuck there. But hey, it makes kind of funny screenshot. Now, there's no way how pissed I was playing this game, and I would have really liked to move on, but a YouTuber named Shammy sums up my rage for this game.
The most frustrating thing about all this is the fact that the game opens with you waking up after having crashed your spaceship, meaning that there is an entire mechanic built around repairing your crashed spaceship, but the game gimps its own flight controls to ensure that you are incapable of crashing your spaceship.
Now, as a career, it's not that bad. You make decent money, depending on what company you work for. So that's my presentation. And I wish it were over, but I decided to put an outro in just so I could lose my sanity.